Good morning, all. It's Saturday. Let's have a look at today's average then. Thanks to those that submitted a cross for this week. First thing I'm going to do is draw some lines from this fella at the front here. Let's see how wide the spread is. It's irrelevant if I agree with any of them or not. My opinion doesn't matter a jot. And I always say this, the average isn't really that important. It's being able to see what other people are thinking, where do we think they go in. So when I look at that, first impressions there are, I don't think he's looking that steep that one to the left would be there, but I do think one or two of the judges will go there. So you can't, and it's where the judges are going to go. Where we think it should be is irrelevant. It's where do we think the judges are going to put it. I mean, it even says that in the instructions, or the directions, probably, the guide, I should say. Let's draw some more lines from this fella, because I don't think he's looking very high, so I'm going to have to draw lines through this fella's head here, otherwise it's not going to make sense. So, see, it's mostly clustered there. My one, if you remember from Tuesday, is the one just under the windowsill there on the in the middle, and I think I'm going to leave it there because we've gone mostly to the right of where I did, but it doesn't mean to say the judges are not, and I think the judges are going to go a bit steeper as well. Some of them will, and some of them will go further to the left, so I am going to stick where I am. This fella in the background, like I said, I don't think he's looking very high. I think he's only just looking up past his face. And yet I don't think it can be too close to his face because of, like some of you point out regularly, it's Zone 3, Zone 4 doesn't usually like to be touching the edge of a picture or somebody's face or an object or whatever. They like to sort of keep it out in the clear. So I think the spread's probably not as big as I thought it was going to be. But it's only that one that's taken it further out to the left. But I generally do think that some of the judges will go there. And when you look at sort of past performance on the judges, and you think about where these crosses are going to be, we're going to have some up here, we're going to have some over here. There's always one or two absolutely ridiculous ones that make no sense at all, and you've got to wonder what they've done to get there. So, average-wise then, for there, we can probably see where the average is going to be, is 23091283. I'm going to draw some big fat white crosses now, and just so we can see where it is, because crosshair doesn't seem to be working yet still. So, bear with me, I'll cut this bit out. There, I used a darker colour because the white wasn't showing up on the white actually, but there we are, right in the middle of those crosses there. You can see the where the blue lines are crossing over there. So that's our average, and I hadn't realised until somebody pointed. I should have looked when somebody pointed it out after last Tuesday's video that our average from last Saturday was in Zone 1. I think it was only a couple of pixels out in one side and about 30 pixels out from the other dimension. So if you'd followed our average last week, you'd have had a Zone 1 last week. I didn't, to my detriment. But yeah, that's where the average is. So I'm further down and to the left of the average, and I think I'm going to stay where I am. It's probably going to cost me again, but I only do one ticket and or two tickets, whatever. It depends on mood I'm in. This week it'll only be the free ticket. But yes, that's what I'm going to go down. I'm going to leave mine there just under the sill. But I think they're all the crosses on there are reasonably valid. They all make sense to me. Right, let's have a quick look at rev comps. So Monday's draw, I've only got one just for the sake of being in it on this Porsche Cayman GT4 RS because it's 140 grand cash alternative. Didn't bother with the BM or the Mini or the Golf or this Tiguan. And then they added some new ones then for next Thursday. Now, I hadn't bothered with any of them until this morning. When I had a look this morning, I thought, well, I should do something. So I've just chucked one in this. I mean, it's 20,000 tickets, but I just chucked one on this Land Rover Defender because it was a 90k cash alternative. I haven't bothered with the others. As much as I'd like all of them, I haven't bothered. I mean, that's nice. 2021 pop-top camper comes with $3,000. The Polestar's coming with $2,000. That little pocket rocket there'd be a bit of fun. And these are always popular, aren't they? These Audi RS4s. And that comes with $3,000. So there's some nice cash prizes with those as well. But, you know, you've got to draw the line somewhere, haven't you? The auto draws, which I'm usually a sucker for, I had one every day this week, but didn't get anywhere. So I got nothing now until Tuesday, when I had a few tickets on this Ferrari because they were cheap, £2 a throw, even though it's 50,000 tickets on sale. Do like these Audi A1s, especially the S-Line. This is a 1.4. So I had a couple of tickets on that, I like that. And this morning, when I bought a ticket on the other main draw, I thought, yeah, do you know what? Let's get something on this £30,000 cash. I'd like to keep these things, you know, these old Defenders, because they're only going up in value. But anyway, cash alternative for £30,000, so I had a couple on there. And I do like this. I don't like the shape. I don't like how they look, these Jeep Renegades. But it's a 2-litre diesel and it's a 4x4. And I thought, yeah, it's not bad. £2.5 a ticket, 8,000 tickets. Yeah, I'll have 2 or 3 on there. So that's what I did. So when's my next one then? Tomorrow, I suppose, with the Ferrari draw tomorrow. That'd be nice. What a nice present that would be on a Sunday. So I'm in for Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And of course, BOTB on Tuesday. And the draws on Monday. I did have tickets for the midweek lifestyle for yesterday, which never normally do. But they'd done that thing last week where it was 95 pence for everything. So I had a few on the £60,000 cash, and then I had £2 credit given to me. So I spent that on some more tickets, but unfortunately I didn't win. And I noticed a couple of us have had the same problem with this. I had this notification pop up yesterday about the winner Lotus Emira. Go to the checkout. Well, I went to the checkout and it disappeared. And a few of you said the same things in the comments. I think it worked for 1 or 2 of you, but disappeared for the rest. But I get that regularly with credit. Every week or two I'll get a thing saying you've been awarded £1 credit. And then when I go to play it, this disappeared. So, but I guess if we don't tell them, then they won't know that there's a problem. Alright, that's it from me then. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for submitting a coordinate. Enjoy your weekend. And good luck to you all for Tuesday.